ओम शांति। दादी जी की पावन पुण्यतिथि पर एक बार हम संस्मरण स्मृतियों के वातायन से लाते हैं। किताबों में पढ़ा होगा, लोगों से सुना होगा, एक ऐसे व्यक्तित्व के धनी आदरणीय शारदा दीदी जिन्हें आप मंच पर उपस्थित देख रहे हैं। दीदी के व्यक्तित्व की गरिमा हीरे में होती है कि हीरा उनमें खुशी की लहर और जैसे कि दादी साइलेंस में खड़ी होती थी, इतनी गहरी साइलेंस, इतनी गहरी शांति की अनुभूति उनके खड़े खड़े हर एक आत्मा उसको महसूस करती है। जैसे आज बाबा
ये भासना आती थी जैसे दादी अपनी आत्माभिमानी स्थिति में अपने सर्वश्रेष्ठ स्वमान, मैं मास्टर विश्व कल्याणकारी हूँ, मैं लाइट हाउस माइट हाउस हूँ, मैं बाप समान हूँ, मैं कर्मातीत हूँ, ऐसी न्यारी और प्यारी स्थिति में सदैव दादी को महसूस किया है कि कैसे दादी चलते फिरते सारी कारोबार संभालते हुए एक डबल लाइट फरिश्ता बन करके रही। एक बार ओम शांति भवन भी नहीं था, शांतिवन तो छोड़ दीजिए, ज्ञान सरोवर भी छोड़ दीजिए, पांडव भवन का मेडिटेशन हॉल था, टीचर्स की बच्ची चल रही थी, दादी जी अपना अनुभव शेयर कर रही थी। कहा, रामायण में हनुमान ने छाती चीर कर कहा, मेरे दिल में राम सीता सदा निवास करते हैं। दादी का रोम रोम खोल करके देख लो, सिवाय बाबा के आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। दादी के रोम रोम में बाबा समाया हुआ है। और फिर एक बार मेडिटेशन हॉल भी नहीं था, मुरली क्लास पांडव भवन के हिस्ट्री हॉल में चलता था और हिस्ट्री हॉल फुल हो गया तो समझ लीजिए फुल सीज़न है। 50 भाई बहन हुए, माना फुल सीज़न चल रही है पांडव भवन में। आज 25,000 30,000 हो जाते हैं तो हम कहते फुल सीज़न है। तो दादी जी मुरली सुना रही थी, तो मुरली सुनाते सुनाते उसमें कोई बात निकली विदेश सेवाओं की। सेवाएं शुरू हो चुकी थी थोड़ी थोड़ी। 76-77 की बात है। मैं क्लास में ही आगे बैठी हुई थी, मुरली में कोई ऐसी पॉइंट आई, दादी कहती है, शारदा कहे तो इसको अभी उड़ा देती हूँ मैं यहाँ से, जवाब दो। बोलो हाँ जाऊँगी। एकदम से हाँ कहते हुए थोड़ा सा ऐसा हो रहा, बोलो हाँ करो, अच्छा ठीक है, दीदी से मिल लेना, मनमोहिनी दीदी से। फिर दीदी जो कहे मेरे को सुबह आकर के सुनाना। मुरली पूरी हुई, दीदी के पास गई। दीदी, दादी जी ने ऐसा बोला क्लास में, तुम हाँ कर, तुझे उड़ाती हूँ। दीदी कहती है तो क्या हुआ, जाओ ना। पर दीदी कहाँ जाना है? का पहले हाँ तो कर, कहाँ जाना है? पहले ये पूछती है कहाँ जाना है। जा दादी को सुना के आओ। दादी मैं जाऊंगी, जहाँ आप भेजेंगे वहाँ जाऊंगी। तो दीदी ने वहाँ भेजा। फिर दादी के पास गई। दादी ठीक है, आप जहाँ भेजेंगे वहाँ जाऊंगी। दादी कहती है पक्का? का जी दादी। शाम को दादी कहती है तुझे नैरोबी जाना है। ठीक है दादी, सब कहें तो नैरोबी जाएंगी, वहाँ तो सब काले 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 लोग होते हैं। उन कालों के बीच, हबशियों के बीच जाएगी, अफ्रीकन्स के बीच जाएगी। वो लोग तो ऐसे होते हैं, ऐसे होते हैं, लूट मार बहुत होती है। चलते चलते रास्ते में से आपके हाथ से घड़ी भी खींच लेंगे, पर्स भी खींच लेंगे। वहाँ क्यों जाती हो? दादी को बोलो वहाँ नहीं जाना है। मैंने कहा नहीं, मैंने दादी को हाँ किया है, अभी मैं ना नहीं कर सकती हूँ। दादी ने जो सोचा है उसमें मेरा कल्याण है। दादी जी ने जो कहा है वो मुझे करना ही है। कहने का भाव, दादी जी के बोल में वो ताकत थी, इतना योग युक्त होकर के, इतना अथॉरिटी से, और फिर उतनी ही नम्रता से। ऑर्डर नहीं किया शारदा जाओ, आप जाएंगी। आज हम किसी को ऐसे पूछते हैं, आपको ये करना है, करना पड़ेगा? नहीं, बड़े प्यार से, जी दादी। तो दादी के आगे कोई ना नहीं कर सकता था। इतना सहज सरलता से दादी ने इतनी बड़ी बात में इतनी सरलता से हाँ करा दी। तो दादियों के बोल में अथॉरिटी, मधुरता, नम्रता, निर्माणता, एक निमित्त भाव कि दादी मेरे लिए बाबा के स्थान पर है। दादी ने कहा माना, बाबा ने कहा। मैं भगवान को ना कैसे कर सकती हूँ? भगवान को ना किया माना तकदीर को लकीर लगा दी। और ये तो कल्प कल्प की बाजी है। इस कल्प ना किया तो हर कल्प में ना 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 होता जाएगा। ऐसा हांजी का पाठ दादियों ने अपने स्वरूप से, अपनी धारणाओं से, चलन से, व्यवहार से हमको सिखाया, जो कहने की आवश्यकता नहीं कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है। ऐसी दादियाँ आज हमारे बीच में साकार में ना होते हुए भी अव्यक्त रूप में हम सभी को बहुत सूक्ष्म पालना दे रही है। समय प्रति समय उनकी प्रेजेंस हम अनुभव करते हैं, और ये अनुभूति ही आत्मा में शक्ति, हिम्मत, उमंग और उत्साह निरंतर भरती ही रहती है। हमारे बीच आदरणीय करुणा भाई पहुंच गए हैं। अभी हम करुणा भाई से भी उनके अनुभव सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।
ओम शांति। आदरणीय शारदा दीदी ने धीरे धीरे ढेर सारे अनुभव साझा किए, और जब वो बोल रही थी, आज भी दादी को ही अंग संग रखकर यज्ञ की किसी भी परिस्थिति में जब वो निर्णय लेती हैं या कुछ करती हैं, तो मुझे लगा करता है कि वो पथ क्या, पथिक कुशलता क्या, जिस पथ में बिखरे शूल न हो, नाविक की धैर्य परीक्षा क्या, जो धाराएं प्रतिकूल न हो। तो ये विशेषता है, और बहुत धैर्य से दादी की शिक्षाओं को केवल यहाँ नहीं सुना रही हैं, बल्कि अंगीकार करके चलती हैं। हमारे बीच हमारे यज्ञ के वरिष्ठ राजयोगी भ्राता करुणा जी पधारे, जो वर्तमान समय हमारे यज्ञ में सेक्रेटरी जनरल हैं। बहुत लंबा सफ़र है, कहाँ इंजीनियरिंग करके आए थे, उम्र के आज किस पड़ाव पर खड़े हुए हैं, आप सब देख रहे हैं। कि भाई जी ने इस यज्ञ को दिन दूना रात चौगुना उस आधुनिक विज्ञान समाज के उस मर्तबे के साथ यज्ञ को बराबर से पैरेलल बना के रखा। मैं ये बात इसलिए कहती हूँ कि मुझे वो ज़माना याद आता है। अभी दीदी सुना रही थी ना, 50 हुए हाउसफुल हुआ। ठीक इसी तरह छोटे वाले हॉल में, जिसको हम हिस्ट्री हॉल कहते हैं, बहुत पुराना सोफ़ा पड़ा था और सब नीचे बैठते थे। उस समय हमारे यज्ञ में एक बहुत बड़े वीआईपी साइंटिस्ट माथुर साहब हुआ करते थे और वो जब क्लास में होते थे तो साकार बाबा उन्हें आगे नहीं बैठने देता था। उनकी बहुत इच्छा होती थी कि हम आगे बैठकर बाबा के मुरली सुने और महावाक्य सुने। बाबा कहता था नहीं नहीं आप उठो, आपकी जगह वही है। और उस सोफे पे बैठ के वो सुनते थे। वो एकमात्र सोफा था। उसके बाद हमारे करुणा भाई जी ने कैसे यहाँ सोफ़ों की लाइन लगवा दी, दादी जी को राजी किया, बहुत सारी रैगज़ीन यहाँ ला के रखी। एक एक कदम इतिहास का अगर हम पलटने लग जाएं तो उन्होंने आज जो पीबीएक्स बना हुआ है, विदेश के भाई बहन आते हैं, फ़ोन नहीं मिलता, लाइटनिंग कॉल की व्यवस्था की, क्या नहीं किया। पत्रकारों के साथ आप मीडिया प्रभाग के अध्यक्ष हैं और टेलीमीडिया और साथ साथ प्रिंट मीडिया दोनों ही देख रहे हैं वर्तमान समय में। अनेक पद ग्रहण किए, लेकिन अपने भावों में जो मधुरता और विनम्रता बनाई कि कभी भी दादी के सामने शाम को बैठा करते थे तो जहाँ एक और वो संसार समाचार सुनाते थे कि दादी आज ये हुआ है, उसके साथ साथ यज्ञ की प्रगति का एक पायदान और चढ़ जाते थे। और आज हम देख रहे हैं हर ऑफिस में कंप्यूटर, हर जेब में मोबाइल। ये आया कहाँ से? तो करुणा भाई ने विज्ञान को, समाज को, आधुनिकता को आध्यात्म से जोड़ने में बहुत मदद की। आदरणीय करुणा भाई जी हमारे बीच हैं और बहुत सारे अनुभव इनके पास हैं। हम चाहेंगे कि कुछ अनुभव रखें। जोर हैं, तालियां कमज़ोर हैं, ज़रा ज़ोर से बजनी चाहिए। मालूम हो कि आप सब हो यहाँ।
ओम शांति। आज हम दादी जी के स्मरण में आज हम दिन मना रहे हैं। मुझे अत्यंत हर्ष हुआ। आज राजस्थान पत्रिका में दादी जी का आज चित्र भी बहुत सुंदर था, मैटर भी बहुत अच्छा था। तो सचमुच जैसे दादी जी को सारे राजस्थान में तो याद करते ही है, परंतु पत्रिका ऑल इंडिया में भी जाता है तो वहाँ भी ये मैसेज मिला है और बहुत बड़ा कॉलम लेके आज एडवर्टाइजमेंट था। मेरा अनुभव जो है बाबा और मम्मा के साथ 1960 से 69 तक, और किसी को मैंने देखा भी नहीं, बात भी नहीं किया और उन लोगों से जानकारी भी नहीं थी। बाबा मम्मा के अलावा और कोई दिखते नहीं थे। तो जैसे मम्मा ने शरीर छोड़ा तो हम बच्चे थोड़े से छोटे मन लेके बैठे थे। तो बाबा ने कहा मैं भी तो बड़ी माँ हूँ। सचमुच बाबा के पास जाने के लिए हम सोचते थे, क्योंकि स्वयं भगवान बाबा के तन में आते हैं। तो कोई तो बाबा का हाथ पकड़ के चलते थे और बात करते थे, आर्ग्यू करते थे, क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर करते थे। मुझे वो नहीं आता था। मैं जैसे ही बाबा को देखता हूँ मुझे शिव बाबा के अलावा और कुछ नहीं देखता। मुझे तो एक बाबा, दूसरा न कोई मेरा अनुभव था। पर ड्रामा क्या है वो तो जब होता है तो मालूम पड़ता है, इसके पहले तो कभी किसी को मालूम नहीं होता है। ड्रामा का यही सीक्रेट है। बाबा होते हुए मेरे साथ प्रकाशमणि दादी जी के कुछ अनुभव है। पहला अनुभव, जब मैं बेंगलुरु में एक बड़ा प्रोग्राम रखा था जिसमें पहली बार संस्था में गवर्नर आए थे और वही गवर्नर जाकर के प्रमोशन होके प्रेसिडेंट बने। मुझे याद आता है दादी प्रकाशमणि जी के द्वारा ही जो भी मिले थे, उनकी दृष्टि को प्राप्त किए थे, उनके आशीर्वाद को प्राप्त किया था, तो वो एक नहीं 2-4 प्रेसिडेंट बन गए थे। 2-3 तो हम मधुबन में ही देखा कि दादी जी से मिलके ट्रेन चढ़ रहे थे, वहाँ मैसेज आ रहा है कि आपका नाम प्रेसिडेंट के लिए हुआ है। जब तक वो दिल्ली पहुँचे, टेलीविज़न वगैरह में भी सब आया, तो भाई ये माउंट आबू में बाबा से मिल रहे थे, दादी जी से मिल रहे थे, वो सारा देना शुरू कर दिए थे। तो वैसे उस समय पर मेरे साथ जो अनुभव हुआ बेंगलुरु में, फर्स्ट टाइम हिस्ट्री में दीदी और दादी, मनमोहिनी दीदी और प्रकाशमणि दादी, दोनों को बाबा ने बेंगलुरु भेज दिया था। ये फर्स्ट टाइम था हिस्ट्री में दोनों दादियाँ एक प्रोग्राम पे जाए। मैं दोनों को देख के इतना खुश हुआ उस समय पर, मेरा कितना बड़ा सौभाग्य है। तो दादी को बुलाना, दीदी को बुलाना, ये आपको मालूम है कितना डिफ़िकल्ट होता था, परंतु साकार बाबा होते हुए बाबा ने इन दोनों को भेजा। पर बाबा ने एक सौगात भी भेज दिया था मुझे। उस समय पर हम लोग जो कमेंट्री के साथ स्लाइड्स डालते थे, स्लाइड्स से दिखाते थे। उस टाइम पर मूवी भी कुछ नहीं था, सिनेमा थिएटर में मूवी चलते थे, बाहर कोई ऐसा चला ही नहीं सकते थे क्योंकि इतने बड़े बड़े मशीन होते थे, पूरे रूम में भरते थे वो, तो इसीलिए फिल्म दिखता था, बाकी बाहर नहीं होती थी वो। तो ये स्लाइड प्रोजेक्टर भेजा तो दादी ने मुझे दिया। मैं तो इतना खुश हुआ, 2 दादी के साथ बाबा भी आ गया है, तो मैंने उसको लेके एक साइड पे रखा। तो हमारे साथ एक सेवा करने वाले मेरे जैसा ही एक भाई था, अनन्य भाई था। तो उसने देखा कि बाबा ने एक मशीन भेजा है, तो उसने उठाया उसको। मैंने तुरंत उसको पकड़ के नीचे रख दिया। मैंने कहा ये मेरे लिए भेजा है, आप नहीं हाथ लगाना इसको। और दादी खड़ी थी वहाँ, दादी ने सुना। प्रकाशमणि दादी कौन है, वहाँ मुझे परिचय मिला अच्छी तरह से कि दादी ने कहा, करुणा, जो सेवा में साथी है, जिनके साथ आप मिलकर के जो सेवा करते हो यहाँ, उनके साथ कभी भी ऐसा व्यवहार नहीं करना, प्रेम से बोलना है, सहयोग लेना देना करना है। साथ वालों के साथ आपकी ऐसा ये ठीक नहीं है। ऐसा आप देखो, जो दादी ने बोला उस समय पर, साकार बाबा होते हुए टाइम पर, वो शिक्षा मुझे आज तक याद है। मेरे साथ सेवा करने वाले किसी के साथ मैं कभी नीचे ऊपर बोलने का, उन लोगों का कमियों को देखने का मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि भाई मैं कर रहा हूँ या ऐसा, वो बात मैं नहीं कहता हूँ। मुझे शिक्षा मिली, पर अभी जो ये कहते हैं लोग, जो बिल्कुल आपसे वो सहमत भी नहीं होगा, फिर भी आप उनको चलाती हो, ऐसे मुझे कहते हैं। एक और समय था, दादी शिक्षा मुझे देने में, दादी जी को इतना फ्रैंक फ्रीली दादी ने ऐसा मुझे समझा जैसे अपना है। इस प्रकार का एक अनुभव मुझे पहले अनुभव हुआ। दूसरा एक अनुभव मेरे साथ हुआ, मैं बॉम्बे में साकार बाबा होते हुए बॉम्बे में कोई ट्रेनिंग के लिए जा रहा था, मोटर्स और आदि के। तो उसमें मैं जब गया तो बाबा से पूछा, बाबा बॉम्बे जा रहा हूँ, वहाँ कोई ज़्यादा सेंटर्स तो थे नहीं, तो मैंने कहा मैं कहाँ भोजन करूँ? तो बाबा ने उस समय पर कहा था, हमारी कुमार का बेटी है वहाँ, तो वो आपको खिलाएगी। मैंने कहा भाई ये कैसे हो सकता है, ये कौन है? तो मैं जानता तो है नहीं, मैं मम्मा बाबा को देखता है, अलावा दूसरे किसी को तो जानता भी नहीं था अच्छी तरह से, क्योंकि बहुत दादियाँ थे उस समय पर। तो जब मैं गया वाटरलू मेंशन 3 फ्लोर्स चढ़ करके गया, तो दादी आई वहाँ सामने। फर्स्ट टाइम दादी मेरे लिए इंतज़ार कर रही थी। मैंने सोचा कि भाई कोई साथ तो होंगे। हाँ, साथ में दूसरी कुमारियाँ थी, कन्याएँ थी, पर वो कोई नहीं दिखाई दे रहा था। तो दादी ने उनको सुलाया था, सबको रेस्ट करो, क्योंकि दिन की टाइम थी। मैं 2-3 बजे तक पहुंचा, क्योंकि
around 2 o'clock. It's travel through train. When I went in front, Dadi ji made me sit with love. Dadi made roti by herself. Dadi herself made chapati and gave food for 10 days, taking care of me. From that time, I knew Dadi and I was close to Dadi. And the result of that, in 1971, Dadi ji invited me to the museum. I also went to Bangalore, and Dadi saw me and she called me here. Dadi called Nirver Bhai as well when museum was being constructed. Everything was so good, as though Dadi just like Baba used to meet us in the same way, Dadi gave the sustenance of the mother as well as the father. Just as the name is Kumarka, we used to love Kumarka Dadi is for Kumars, so we used to be happy. Dadi ji also behaved in a way, whether it is senior brothers, Dadi would. Once there was such a situation, I was standing next to Dadi. One brother, whom we used to call senior most, they were giving advice to Dadi ji. Dadi, you have to do this, not that. They were giving advice in that way. It felt in my heart what they are saying. Dadi is the chief of the organization. And how can they say that way to Dadi? Even from my face, it is seen that I'm not content. I was also feeling that I should also say something. Dadiji shown the finger on her mouth. Slowly, Dadi said that in his ears, it is important to first tolerate. We have to give regard to seniors. Just like Dadi was very close to everyone, she was also tolerating a lot and made them her companions. Dadi was the form of mother, I would say both forms, mother and father. Dadi was giving sustenance and made them move forward. There was also a time if there was any work, there is nothing that they could do without Dadi's signature. Whenever I went to her, who were living with Dadi, they would say, Karnabai has come. Dadi wouldn't even ask a question because Karnabai came and he gave something. Without even asking a question, she would give the signature. There was never as such that Dadi would correct something or ask something. Dadi had that faith in me. With that faith, Dadi would do. I wouldn't take a lot of time. Preparations are made for Bhog. Prakashmani Dadi. I went 3 times abroad to Peace Village in America, Global House in London, and in Australia there is a retreat center. Dadi was going for the inauguration of that. 3 times Dadi said, Karnabai will go with me. 3 times Dadi said that, and Dadi is saying, then we have to go. Many told Dadi, not this one, someone else. No. Dadi always made me go along with her. Dadi had that faith in me, and that faith gave me courage. Baba's, whether it is electronic media or digital media or print media, whichever type of service was happening, with courage, they kept moving it. Through my experience, whatever I felt, I shared. Shashi Didi has arrived. Had she arrived? Other brothers also here, and they will also share their experience. Om Shanti. All treasures of everyone are full. In between us is Dr. Pratap Midha. He is from the Global Hospital Superintendent and Medical Wing Chairperson. He is a yogi. He has the balance of his sweetness and discipline. He had a lot of experience together with Dadi. That balanced life with Dadi. He is the Additional General Secretary General of Brahma Kumaris, Dr. Pratap Midhaji, not just by the life but through bringing it in a practical way. Now I request Dr. Pratap Midhaji. Om Shanti. listening to Dadi, we see Dadi's picture in front of us. We are very fortunate, multi-million-fold fortunate. In those days, there was only Pandabhavan. In Chandigarh, when I came here for the work of the hospital, the whole day from Amrit Vela, Murli class, breakfast, and then going to service and then coming back. In Dadi's behavioral life, we have seen how Dadi was very humble and we could meet her anytime. We could talk to her anytime. Sometimes I would feel Dadi was very great personality in the world. She was very humble. She was very loving. Sometimes we would tell Dadi that we have to talk to you. It's as though sometimes Dadi must have forgotten, but no, Dadi would remember. After one day, Dadi would call him and will hear to the whole thing and will give the courage. In the beginning, during the starting days, there were many difficulties to deal with the people, and Dadi, even without the program, just going around, Dadi would come to the hospital and she would talk to others. I would sit with Dadi and then Dadi would ask about food. What's about food? Some people don't like the food. Dadi would be concerned about food, even though she was the head of the organization. She would take care of the sustenance of everyone. She had attention in every task, and she would show or she would teach everyone through every action. Where there is discipline, where she would pay attention or give attention towards Maryadas and the principles. She would herself pay attention and give attention to others. She followed every step of Brahma Baba. Through Brahma Baba's life, they learnt, and through Dadi's life, we have learnt. Dadi was very egoless. She had a lot of attention on her stage, on her personal stage, no matter how busy she was in service, but her daily timetable, her godly student life, from that we used to receive a lot of inspiration. Dadi used to say in very simple words she would use, but those simple words were very influential. She would say everything. Dadi would take others into her confidence. No matter how huge thing comes in the Murli, Dadi would share with everyone. Yesterday it happened like this, this was the solution, and then they were sent to Jaipur, and then once they spoke about Gyan Sarovar. In Gyan Sarovar there were some legal difficulties. They would tell in the Murli whatever used to happen. All Madhuban Nivasis, she would call all the Madhuban Nivasis. She would sit with them and tell them the whole thing, whether it is in the conference or Baba's program. Everything Dadi would share. Dadi would tell everything, just like a family. It gave the feeling of family. It also gave the feeling of an organization. It also gave the feeling of a university. Dadi used to give attention that everyone should progress. Everyone should get a chance to do service. They can also get some time for progress. Sometimes Dadi would see Madhuban Nivasis were very busy. Dadi used to send them for outing. She was very easy nature, that she would listen to everyone with attention. Once there was a repair work in Om Nivas. It was Sunday. I came to know that Dadi came there, and so I also went to Om Nivas. I told Dadi, today weather is so nice that we have to go out, go around. As soon as he said, Dadi immediately called others, gave messages to everyone. Within 1 hour, everyone went to picnic. Dadi made everyone strong. The sustenance she gave, the teachings, the study, that Dadi always lived as a trustee. She never said to herself, I thought like this. She always said, Dadi have this thought. Dadi had this feeling. This is how she used to share. She used to separate herself from herself and then speak. She used to be a detached observer and then share the news. That was her egoless nature. Wherever she went, she never went alone. Once in Mohanlal Sukhadiya University, Dadi was given the doctorate degree. She took all of us with us, and with humility, when she was being given the PhD degree, it was not so great for Dadi, but with the feeling that she took it and she thanked everyone there. I feel that sometimes we are stuck in, whether it is small or big, Dadi always went along being a detached observer. Being a detached observer, she went along, she moved along. Someone asked, you are the head of the organization. Dadi said, I never saw myself as a head, because if I see myself as a head, I'll get headache. Dadi taught all of us with a lot of humility. Sometimes Dadi was moving in the courtyard in Pandabhavan, and sometimes there is no service in the hospital. Dadi gave you permission like this. Did Dadi give permission to think this way? Dadi always used to think how we move progress in our work, how we move forward our work. Dadi's aim was to make the gathering strong. The progress that happened in this organization, that how she really nurtured everyone and made everyone grow. Whenever there was a meeting or a bhatti, Dadi would take some time and come. Dadi used to sit with us in the bhatti. That was her speciality. She understood that I am with the family, I have to take care of the family, and along with that, the organization's progress need to be paid attention to. Her every thought would become practical. Once Dadi had a thought, there has to be a gathering of 1 lakh. And first of all, Sarla Didi took the lead, and that task became very simple, and then there were waves after that. Dadi always thought that Baba's message has to be given to others and has to pay attention on the stage of the self. Dadi used to pay attention that once she shared that she would get up during the night, and she didn't want to disturb Mohini Behan, who used to sleep in her room, and so she would read Murli with a torch. She kept a table lamp next to her. So whether it is on her personal fulfillment or her self-progress, she would pay attention to, as much as she would pay attention on the family and the service, her attention on the maryadas, she would also pay attention to the self. We have learned from Dadi that we have to pay 100% attention on our self efforts, and then we have to reveal Baba's name so that Baba's message can reach others, and Baba's teachings become practical. So this is the what we bring whatever Dadi said into our practical life. This is the homage we give to Dadi, and that we move on her path. Om Shanti. Now we will listen to Munni Didi. Thanks to Dr. Pratap. In the ocean of the heart of Munni Ben, there is always that flowing love from Didiji. Her saying and doing was always same. Today, Munni Didi has lot of position. Didi reveals the secrets of the knowledge of Dadiji. From her childhood, she was with Dadiji. And it is that Munni Didi, she has now become the support for the Yajna, who always has the feeling of cooperating everyone with arms of cooperation. I request Munni Didiji to share. Om Shanti. There is very less time still to share about Dadiji. It's a huge story. 40 years I was with Dadi, and 55 years I am in this Yajna. In 2007 Dadiji left. That's why I say 40 years from my childhood I was with Dadiji. I have seen Dadiji. She had love for everyone, for every individual. Anyone goes in front of Dadi, Dadi would be having her food. Dadi would say, call them. I would say, Dadi, you first have your food. But then Dadi would say, no, first call them. You don't know which feeling they came. Then I had to call them. And after that I would change her seat so that she couldn't see who has come. So I had to make some yukti. Who would come, Dadi would give them lot of love. She would listen to them from their heart, and she would give them solution. It's not that she would listen to them, but she would also give them the solution. Dadi has, from my childhood, taught me everything in every step. I moved, putting my arms. She taught me a lot. Dadiji taught me a lot. Dadi taught me service, simplicity, easiness, easy nature, to be smiling, not to be tired, to take everything in a positive way, not in a negative way, to make everyone happy, to make them content. To give blessings to all and take blessings. If we go into the expansion of this, there is a lot. Dadi's smiling face, we can never forget. Through her smiling face, Dadi would win everyone's heart. Dadi would very fast read others' mind. In the same way, she would give them love from her heart. And I received full love from her. There is no end for that love. I learned everything from Dadi. Not to give sorrow to anyone. To make others content. To fulfill others' need. Dadi was the treasure store of all virtues. And every task she would go into the depth, she would think about it, and then she would move. She made every Brahmin's soul happy. Dadi would never say no. This expansion of service was from the time of Dadi, after Baba left. Brahma Baba left his body. If anyone would ask Dadi, should I do this? Dadi would say yes. Should I make the museum? Should I open the center? Dadi would think about it and say yes. Through this, everyone received freedom of doing service, and many centers got opened, many retreat centers were built, and Baba's service was expanded to India and abroad. During the time of Dadi, even in abroad, it expanded during the time of Dadi. Dadi made everyone full. Dadi is with us, and she will always be with us. Om Shanti. Today's Bhog on behalf of Dadi ji. There are Bhog Toli, if 80 types of Toli, 25 types of food. There are total 135 together. That's being offered as Bhog. And for all of you also, there is very good Brahma Bhojan, which you will all have. How many types of Bhog Dadi is being offered? In between us is Madhurvani group, who will sing the song and show their feelings. As long as the sun, moon are there, Dadi's love, Dadi's memories will stay with us. And after Bhog offering, there will be message that will be shared. Bhog message. You gave us the birth, you gave us life, you gave us support through your arms. The sustenance you have given by taking us in your lap. The Madhuban Nivasis know the love that they received from Dadi. Our sweetest, loving Dadi, you will always stay with us. We will always receive your love along with Baba's love. There is a special notice who have come here for Dadi's stay and who have not taken the gift. They have to reach conference hall and you will receive the gift there. After taking the gift, you will go for Brahma Bhojan. It will available only till 1 o'clock. So please pay attention to that. Now we will listen to Bhog message. Today, Madhuban Nivasi from India and abroad, the decoration of the Brahman clan, brothers and sisters, on behalf of all, I took loving remembrances, and as I entered the subtle region, as I reached the subtle region, I saw there was in a distant mountains flying above like a bird, as if I was going very, very far. I was getting this thought, I came for Baba and Dadi, but then where am I going? In few seconds I saw there was a beautiful decorated panorama that was seen, that was visible. But as I entered, as the gate opened, on the gate there was garlands of flowers, of golden flowers. Come, my dear beloved children. Baba was welcoming children, and as I went inside, I saw it was not a small panorama. It was a huge, vast world where there were beautiful gardens. There were trees with fruits. There were palaces decorated. Seeing them, I felt as if I reached a new world. In 1 second, I remembered, world is new. Where is Baba? Where is Dada? Where is Dadi? Meanwhile, I saw Baba in front. Baba said, "Child, what are you seeing?" I said, "Baba, I'm seeing everything good, beautiful. But where is Dadi?" Then Baba smiled, and few seconds in distance there was a Pushpak Viman which was decorated with golden flowers. As the Pushpak Viman descended, in that there was Dadi's decorated form in the form of emperor. Dadi was seen, and Dadi was seeing all four sides, giving drishti, and Baba smiled. And I said, "Baba, Dadi is seen as a world emperor." Then Baba said, Child is the world emperor. But today, in everyone's heart, Dadi is ruling the kingdom, whether young or big. Everyone said, "Dadi, Dadi." Everyone have immersed Dadis in their heart. Just like everyone says, "My Baba," in the same way they say, "My dear Dadi." And Dadi And Dadi said, Baba's lovely children. Today there is no such child, whether they are a Brahmin, whether they are scientist, whether they belong to any society, any field. With the vision of Dadi, the experience they got in everyone's heart, there was such love, and with that love, Dadi made them merged in her heart. And Dadi was smiling, and then Dadi put her both hands on her chest, just like Dadi would do, and Dadi said, see who is in your heart, who is in my heart, who is in children's heart. Bab Dada is in our heart. Just as I said, Bab Dada, Baba's companions, we are all beaded in the rosary of love. And as I said, Baba, Baba, today there is no such brother or sister, and especially the service companions of Dadi. Everyone is giving remembrances to Dadi, and Dadi is with us, and Dadi comes in front of everyone. And as Dadi put his hands, and all the service companions who were close to Dadi, they were in the front in the form of a moon, and in form of a half moon, and whoever received Dadi's love were in a half moon shape in front of Dadi. Dadi was giving drishti and telling them to come, let's together, what do we all want to do? Dadi opened her arms, and Dadi said, today we have to transform the mountain of this old world and then create a new world. Today let's take this determined thought in front of Baba. Let's make ourselves perfect, and let's do the world transformation task soon. Dadi, you have said, and the task is done. Just as Dadi would say, in practical way, in corporeal way, and it would become practical. Time is moving fast, and we have to make ourselves full, and we have to complete the task of the new world. Dadi was making everyone do Ras, and Baba was smiling. I said, Dadi, today everyone, and for you and Baba, they have sent the Brahma Bhojan. And Dadi said, first Baba. Then Dadi took out the cloth of our Bhog, and then Dadi asked, where are my service companions who are the support of the yajna? Mama, Didi, and other Dadis, and those of the advance party, special jewels, those who are taking care of the yajna, who are the pillars of the yajna. Dadi made them stand in the form of a rosary. Dadi said, this rosary is so good, very lovely, and this rosary has done very special task. And Dadi was seeing everyone, each one, and Dadi would surrender that rosary to Baba. Baba, through them you have done your incognito task through them, and that Brahman family is moving it forward. All the Brahmins were, Baba, she asked Baba to emerge all the Brahmins, and Baba emerged them. First Dadi offered Bhog to Baba, and then Baba gave Bhog to Dadi, offered Bhog to Dadi. And as Dadi accepted the Bhog, she, with love, with her hand, she was feeding with her hand to others. She was rolling through her hand and sending to Bhog to everyone, just like everyone was receiving the Brahma Bhojan. You have given Bhog to them. What gift will you give them? Then Dadi would smile. Dadi would say, definitely we'll give them the gift. Dadi looked at Baba, and Baba gave Dadi's hand to Baba, and just like the hand was given, it was a flower made of crystal, and in that crystal flower there was a shining golden light, and beneath the golden light there is a beautiful dot and a beautiful heart. They were smiling, and Dadi said, this is the gift for everyone. Dadi said, there is a gift, and that flower is very lovely to everyone, detached and loving. Everyone loves it. As per the time, everyone have to create their stage, loving and detached. And through their complete stage, the fragrance of vibrations is spreading around. In the heart, there is Baba, the dot, having merged Baba in the heart, we have to move forward. And that light that was shining, that light of the dot, that light is spreading all around, and the atmosphere was becoming clean. And now the time coming is such that the mind has to be clean and the heart has to be clear, and not anything from any other side. Don't have them in your heart. You have to be Dilkush, happy-hearted, and keep spreading golden vibrations around. Just as the flower was reaching everyone's hand, the light was shining, and everyone was receiving the golden vibrations. Golden rays were seen around. Dadi, especially the brothers and sisters, they are making plans for service. They are doing service, and there is the unlimited service. They are doing tapasya. Dadi said, Baba, in between, to me and to the advanced party, is making them move along. And about the children's task, Baba gave the information. And one thing we feel in between, we have to make it complete, perfect. I was silent. Dadi said, one is unity, and the gathering amongst ourselves has to be one. It has to be powerful. Dadi showed a rosary, and in the rosary some beads are going up and down. The gathering is being made, and there is one religion, and sometimes children have that ego. We forget, and then the bead of the rosary keeps moving. Then Dadi said, Baba, there is less time. We have to do everything fast. We have to detach ourselves from everything around and merge Baba in our heart, and then fulfill the task. Dadi was smiling. Without Brahmins, we can't keep ourselves alone. Amrit Vela, Baba takes us all, sometimes to the cottage, sometimes to the hall. Sometimes Baba takes me to the centers, sometimes to the devotees, sometimes to the different people who are the support in this world. I see every task and every scene, and children also have to see every scene as by being detached. Dadi opened her arms and then she put her arms to her chest and then said that Baba is in my heart, in everyone's heart is Baba. Make Baba your Dilwar, your heart companion, and keep dancing and makes others dance. And especially I tied Rakhi to Baba. Rakhi is coming very close, Rakshabandhan. And as I tied Rakhi to Dadi, what did Dadi do? Dadi took the Rakhi and first she put it in front of Baba. The strips of Rakhi were becoming longer and longer and longer, that it was being tied to all the Brahmins. Dadi said that we are all tied in one knot, so we all have to stay in that one knot, in that knot of love of one Baba. Maya cannot take us anywhere else. Baba has taught us the maryadas, so we have to be tied in that knot of maryadas. So Dadi gave love, give them the experience of love and remembrance to all. Om Shanti. Those who haven't taken gift and just came only for one day for Dadiji's day will first go to conference hall and you will receive the gift after 1 o'clock. Sisters are also requested to go to the conference hall who are giving the gifts. You will also then take your lunch after taking the gift. Former Chief of Brahma Kumaris, Dadi Prakashmani's Memorial Day today.
बंद कर दो।